Welcome in everyone. Today we'll be looking at 5 early game bosses that can be easily cheesed with either arrows and a bow or even magic. So to start this list, we'll be looking at the Deathbird in Stormhill, which drops the blue feathered branch sword. Now this Deathbird can be found at night in War Master's shack. All Deathbirds can only be found at night, so make sure you pass the time until it's nightfall. And from the War Master shack, the path is pretty easy to find the Deathbird. Remember, it has to be on nighttime. And once you reach this platform here, you'll trigger the boss death bar, and the Deathbird will show. In this case, I have some wild animals following me. There are also some bats, but they will de-aggro if you stay in this specific path. Kill the wild animals if that's the case. Make sure you do that. And as long as you stay in this direction, there may be other directions as well, but if you're staying in this direction, he will not be able to reach you. For some reason, he has like a de-aggro zone and he won't be able to reach you if you stand there. If you go too close, there is a chance that he does one of his jumping attacks, like you can see here, and he may hit you, so be aware of that. But other than that, it's a pretty easy way to kill the Deathbird. Magic should work pretty well here as well. Yeah, it's an easy one. As I said, you'll get the blue feathered branch sword talisman and also a good amount of runes. Now, next on this list is the Beastman of Farum, Azula, who drops the flame drake talisman and 1000 runes. Now, this boss can be found in the Groove Side Cave, and although he is not a very difficult boss to take on, he can still be cheesed pretty easily. In this case, we are not going to be using a bow and arrows. We're just going to be using our sword. We started as samurai and we're using a +0 katana. The way we're doing this is we're waiting for him to finish his initial combo, and then we're gonna spam a heavy weapon art with Unsheath, and then heavy attacks, which will leave him open for a riposte. You let him get up and you repeat the process, and it's pretty much a GG here. He doesn't offer too much of a fight, and it's a pretty easy way to dispose of this boss. Now, next on this list is the Fine Dragon Agheel. Now, if you just started the game, you may have come across this intimidating dragon in one of the first swamps of the game, or one of the first lakes of the game, but it can be cheesed. Now, to make this work, you first need to go down there via you need to go down there first and trigger the initial encounter. You'll find some of his supporters praying to him, I believe, and he will come down, and then you can just like go around, come up here, and then drop to this platform. Now, this is the place we're going to be hitting him from. If you have feathered arrows, this is gonna work better as you have more range. You can also have the arrows reach talisman, which there is a link for it up top. But yeah, all that you want to do here is keep hitting him. Use your mighty shot. If you started, if you have the skill equipped, use your mighty shot. And yeah, this should be pretty much okay, except if he does that fire breath attack. If he does that, you want to make sure you use your horse, run away. You can also drop to the other side, although there's like a crab, so it's not very, it's not the best idea possible. But yeah, go around, drop down again, and basically repeat the process until you kill the dragon. So this should be fairly easy to do as well, and you can do it just with a bow and arrows. He drops a Dragon Heart, 3.2k runes, and a spell that can be unlocked in the Dragon Communion. Now, next top 2, the Grafted Scion. Who never wanted to kill this boss in the first place, right? There's also a cheese for him. So as you can see, like, the first thing you want to do is you want to bait an attack and get some spacing between him and you. And you want to try to jump on this tree here. It can be a little bit tricky, but you can do it. You want to jump to one branch, then to the second level, and finally to the third level, and move a little bit all the way, almost all the way to the edge of the branch. As long as you stay here, you should be able to hit him with the mighty shot and do some damage. Now, it's worth noting that this is probably only going to work if you start as a samurai. You can also start as bandit. I'm not so sure if you have the amount of arrows or even mighty shot to be able to kill him. But yeah, make sure you use your mighty shot or you may run out of arrows. You'll get the ornamental straight sword, golden beast crest shield, and 3.2k runes. Now, next on this list and number 1 on our top is the Tree Sentinel. Now, who never wanted to kill the Tree Sentinel right after starting the game? I know, I wanted, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys wanted to as well. It's a hard challenge, but if you stand on this platform right here, you should be able to do this pretty easily. All you need is a bow and arrows, and you can craft those easily by getting a crafting kit at the Church of Allah and farming some materials, which are easily obtainable from the animals around. He can reset his position as you saw just there, but you can call them back with manual aim, and then you can just keep hitting him with your bow and arrows. Make sure you use your mighty shot as always so that you deal more damage. Now it's worth noting that he can still hit you if he does one of his attacks. Here it is. So you want to be on the lookout for that because it can happen. But yeah, other than that, this should be an easy cheese. It's worth pointing out as well that you can see his shield glowing yellow. If you're using magic, he has the ability to deflect magic. So there's a chance that your spells get deflected and they immediately hit you back. And that's not a pretty thing to happen. So be on the lookout for that as well. But yeah, this should be a very easy way to dispose of the Tree Sentinel and finally exact your revenge on him. After you kill him, you will get the golden halberd and 3.2k runes. How about you guys? What is your top 5? Have you tried any of these? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Hit the subscribe button. Feel free to follow me on Twitch. I stream regularly. And I'll see you guys on the next one.